Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video on my channel, HAIRLICIOUSLY. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe so you guys are updated on hair loss and hair transplant topics, as well as updates on current hair loss treatments in the pipelines. Visit my website at HAIRLICIOUSLY.com to purchase our microneedling device, which is scientifically proven to stimulate hair growth, my low-level laser therapy cap, DH debulking shampoo, conditioner, and serum, hair growth vitamins, and a few other products to help those who are losing hair. So in today's video, I wanted to give you guys a quick update on the whole turkey situation. A few months back, Cosmedica was very kind enough to give out one free hair transplant to a lucky winner. And so I held a drawing on my channel. People who were interested had to fill out a form from Cosmedica and send in photos of their hair loss, which were then assessed by Dr. Jar and his staff to determine who they really felt needed a hair transplant. We had, a lot of contestants who had applied from all over the world. For a chance to win this, once-in-a-lifetime hair transplant. And I was lucky enough to choose somebody who happened to be from Texas, and he will be joining me in Istanbul as we are going to basically document his hair transplant procedure at Cosmedica from start to finish. I was initially planning on visiting Turkey a while back, probably like sometime in 2020, but had to make changes to the plans due to, the pandemic. I am excited to tell you guys that I have booked my flight to Istanbul, Turkey, and I will be heading over there sometime mid-May of this year. Obviously I'm super excited to go. Take advantage of this opportunity to visit Istanbul, get to meet Dr. Jar and his staff at Cosmedica. I'll be doing a lot of content for you guys on what to expect if you're planning on getting your hair transplant at Cosmedica or even in Turkey in general for the first time. You guys probably know that Istanbul is the #1 destination for hair transplants. It's a great place to get it done for a fraction of the cost, especially if you guys, do your due diligence and research in finding a good and reputable clinic. I've seen videos on YouTube, especially at the airports, where you can easily spot people who have their hair transplants. They have like these band-aids across, the back of their scalps. Some people even see like people just walking kind of like in broad daylight, with all these kind of like FU extractions. You can just literally see all the redness and all the extractions. So there's a good chance that, I'll probably run into some of these people who just had the procedures done, and it just shows that it's a very popular destination to get a hair transplant. I know that some people are either a bit hesitant, they're cautious or apprehensive going to a foreign country like Turkey due to potential ongoing terroristic threats, or maybe because of the fact that Turkey borders with Syria and Iraq. Just like any other country, they all come with risks, and you just have to be aware of your surroundings. Overall, Istanbul is probably one of the safest cities in Turkey. It's a fairly liberal city. You have people that are staying out late, enjoying nightlife. Turkish people are known to be extremely friendly and generous, so I'm really excited to finally be visiting the city that I've been waiting for to visit for the past 2 years. It'll probably be a great opportunity for me to actually get a touch-up or something of that sort. But honestly speaking, I'm pretty happy with how my current hair is right now. I seem to have stabilized further progression of hair loss, through the use of medication, finasteride, minoxidil, microneedling, laser therapy. Hairline is looking pretty solid for the most part. I don't have any thinning areas on the front or the mid-scalp or in the crown, so I'm probably not going to go get some work done this time, but maybe in the next time in the near future, I might go back and get a touch-up or something. I don't know if you guys know this about Cosmedica, but they do offer the Micro Sapphire DHD hair transplant, which is by far less invasive compared to the conventional FUE hair transplant. There's also a higher survival rate for grafts that are implanted using the DHI implanter pen. But more interesting to me is that they have been claiming to use what's known as this needle-free anesthesia. One of the worst things, if I have to share with you guys in regards to a hair transplant, and something that I have continued to dread or at least, for my past 2 hair transplants, was getting the local anesthesia on the back of the scalp to numb the area before the FU extractions. It honestly hurts like a bitch, and chances are you'll get injected at least like 15-20 times on various areas to numb the scalp, even in parts in the front area, so that you're not going to feel anything during the procedure. If I have to describe the feeling and the pain, you can literally like hear the needle poking into your scalp, and it's almost like you're stabbing something like styrofoam, like with a knife or something similar. And there's this very like crunchy type of sound that you can hear as each needle is penetrating the back of your scalp. And while the pain is bearable, it still hurts, and I really wish that there was something better to kind of numb up the area without all that pain. So Cosmedica, and I'm sure other places offer this, they have what's known as the needle-free anesthesia, and it actually allows for direct injection into the scalp without, the actual needle going into your scalp. This is done by a tiny low pressure pump, and the anesthesia comes into direct contact with the skin, as it enters, and they claim that it's like 70% less painful than a normal injection. So this is something that I kind of wanted to try so that I can share my experience to you guys and see if it actually hurts less. Because like I said, the worst painful part of a hair transplant is getting the numbing shots. The second most painful thing, as you guys might know, is just the whole waiting game after hair transplant, because you literally have to wait upwards to a full year to see the final results. And if you guys were interested, later down the road in getting a hair transplant, you can get a free online consultation at Cosmedica. You can visit their website at cosmedica.com and book a free online consultation, free hair analysis, and an estimate of a hair transplant procedure. There might be some openings in May, I'm not sure, during the time that I'll be in Istanbul at Cosmedica. So it'll be really cool to also meet with a few of you guys at the clinic. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a good clinic, reputable clinic in Turkey, highly recommend that you guys check out Cosmedica. I wouldn't obviously vouch for a clinic that I wouldn't get a hair transplant myself. Dr. Acar and his staff are incredibly skilled and innovative in the field of hair transplantation. If you guys take a look at some of their before and after results on places like Instagram, Facebook, their social media pages, you'll see that their results are extremely natural looking. They make sure to utilize single grafts into the frontal portion of the hairline, reinforced with multi-grafts to create the most natural and dense looking results. Things like proper hair orientation. So I'm very confident that you'll get one of the best results if you guys are in the hands of Cosmedica. I am still kind of like brainstorming on what topics to cover when I actually go to Cosmedica and speak with Dr. Acar. So make sure to actually leave me some comments on some questions that you guys want me to ask in the comment section below. I'll try doing some type of like interview or question and answer type of content for you guys. I'll try to be a little bit more creative and see if I can spice things up on this channel. I'll also be visiting a few different cities in Turkey just for sightseeing, and I'll probably share a little bit of like Turkey's culture, their food, the people, the lifestyle. So stay tuned for that in May. I'm super excited to finally be visiting Istanbul. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the whole Turkey situation. It's finally happening, and I'm really looking forward to traveling there. But that wraps up this video for today, guys. Make sure to subscribe for more hair loss content, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Take care.